Hello friends, a warm welcome to Family Recipe Girl session. Today let's learn how to make junka, capsicum junka. Normal junka everybody knows. I just want to let you know there's another version which I make at home, that is capsicum junka. It's nothing but the normal junka to which I add capsicum. Capsicum imparts a beautiful flavor to the prepared dish. So let's see what are the things that we need to use for it. So first I have for tadka some coconut oil, jeera and curry leaves. I have taken 1 teaspoon of jeera, red chili powder half teaspoon, haldi quarter teaspoon, hing a little less than quarter teaspoon, and salt to taste. And then I have taken 2 tablespoons of besan or chickpea flour. I have taken 1 medium sized tomatoes, and because I am going to add capsicum, the chilies will be mistaken for capsicum in eaten, so I have just slit them into 2, 1 green chili which is medium spicy, and then 1 capsicum roughly chopped, and some coriander leaves. So let's see how we go about it. So here I already have my pan on gas. I have just added 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Yes, you will require this much because besan needs to be sauteed in that properly, otherwise you will get the raw smell of besan. Now I have added the jeera, that's the cumin seeds. It's already spluttering. Now in goes the curry leaves. Next we add the green chilies. And the tomatoes. And saute it for a while. Now to hasten the tomato cooking, just add little salt and then saute it. They get done very quickly that way. Now you can see that they are already mushy. Now in goes all our powders. That is red chili powder, haldi powder and salt. A little bit of hing. And then mix them well. Quickly let's add our besan and give it a good stir to make it lump free. Now see, you needed that much oil so that the besan would get properly stir fried. See how it has soaked up all the oil now. Let's saute it for a while just to get rid of that rawness. Now let's add our capsicum. And give it a quick stir. At this point, let's add some water. Make it lump free and mix it really well. Now this is one dish that gets really done very fast. Now as you can see, I have added some more water and I am letting it boil well so that capsicum gets nicely cooked. And when you have very limited resources at home and just keep thinking what is to be done with the chapati side dish, so this will be your go-to dish and it's really interesting, so please give it a try. Now let us check out the consistency. See, it is thin now, very thin, but then upon standing it will thicken. So let us keep it covered and boil for 2-3 minutes till the capsicum is done. Lower the flame to medium. Now after about 1.5 minutes, it's well boiling and capsicum is slightly crispy. At this point, let's add our coriander leaves and give it a good stir. You can see that the gravy has thickened a little, see, and upon standing it will further thicken. So you can adjust the consistency according to your wish. Now let's give this another boil so that the coriander imparts this beautiful flavor into the junka. Keep it covered again. After about 1 more minute, it's all done and beautifully boiling. And I'll show you the consistency now. See, it's already thickened, and it will further thicken upon keeping it away from the gas. So this should be the right consistency. So we are all done to serve our junka with rotis or fulkas. This is one dish that gets done under 5 minutes. So please give it a try. We all love varieties in our taste buds, right? So capsicum junka is really nice and flavorful. So go for it. So our junka is served with fulkas and some raw salad. They look so appetizing, right? So please go ahead and pamper your taste buds with this variety of junka. Thanks for watching, and if you really like this dish, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And thank you so much for all the appreciation and love you have showered us with. Please continue to do so. We love to hear from you. Thank you.